I'm tapping my foot. I hope you hear that. I am tapping my foot. But anyways, hey guys, it's your girl Diaru. If it's your first time on my channel, hi. I post what I desire. I just like being myself in front of a camera. Point blank, period. That's just what it is. If you haven't subscribed to me, I would really appreciate it. Don't you want to see me again? Let's just jump into it because you read the title. I just heard about this. I saw this last night, yesterday. And I was speechless. My mouth dropped. My jaw dropped. I was like, and that laugh track playing just made it even more despicable to me. I was like, ain't no way y'all are really laughing this hard. Like, please tell me like that is just a literal laugh track playing times 10, because ain't no way that many people actually laughed. I'm going through the comments, people talking about, man, this just really hit the wrong target audience. I'm so upset. I'm so upset because this joke was actually so funny. Now, let me say this. I don't know who was responsible for that joke, okay? This isn't really about Finn. This is just about the joke of being said on that platform. If I were to ask you, can you explain the joke? I didn't quite understand it. Can you please explain it to me in your own words, please? You would probably say something along the lines of, well, actually, it's just, look weird. Vagina are disgusting. That was the joke. Demogorgons, this disgusting creature, they actually look like vaginas. It's funny you say that was a joke because I didn't laugh. Oh, you want me to laugh? Oh my God, that was so funny. I will never understand that humor. That will never evoke such emotion. Hearing that and seeing it, the full basis of the joke is what that explanation was, that explanation I role played with you with. That is the entire joke. There's no very deep reference. There isn't no underlying meaning. There isn't a double meaning. That's it, y'all. That is the full basis. That is the whole joke. It just look weird. They just look disgusting. Here's my thing. When people say it's just a joke. If a frat boy were to say, vaginas look like demogorgons, hopefully, if you ever overheard that, you would be like, oh my God, why would he say that? That is so of character of him. Unfortunately, the bar is low. But that's vile. Ugh. But when People see this on a platform as huge as SNL, a platform whose supposed intention is to make people laugh. Oh, it's actually just a joke, guys. This huge platform, they always mock stuff. That's just their thing. It's just a joke. Chill. Oh, but if a rap boy were to say that, I don't think you would think that's a joke. Oh, it's because of the delivery? The punchline is that look disgusting. That's the whole joke. Oh, that makes it so much better. The fact that they showed the Demogorgon instead of just explicitly saying it, that's what makes it better. Oh, that just changes the meaning. Oh. When people say it's just a joke, it grinds my gears. It really grinds my gears. It really grinds my gears. You sound like a pick-me. You sound like you wanted to be the spokesperson for SNL. You decided to hold the mic to yourself, stood in front of the SNL as the SNL spokesperson, and on a panel with the cards, you know, and it has the name of you and who you're representing. You wanted to do that so bad. You wanted to be like, guys, SNL, they're innocent. Please, it's just a joke. Hello, whatever happened to good comedy? As Cat Williams has said, if you have to put somebody down to be funny, you're not funny. Period. Yo, that is such lazy, it's quite literal, utteral, is that even a word? Laziness. Yep, let's just be misogynistic. I mean, we have a conservative in office right now. So, you know, a little bit of crude misogynistic humor couldn't hurt anybody. I mean, that is the social climate right now. Okay, you say that now. But then when the social climate, I'm ready for it to change, becomes much more majority progressive, majority liberal, majority open-minded. Y'all are going to be the same people who are going to be like, this was actually so anti-feminist. I just can't believe they allowed that to happen on the SNL episode. Oh my God. How did this even happen? Somebody gonna post a snippet of that specific skit on their social media, and the on-screen caption is gonna be, how did they allow this to happen in 2026? It's like, it's always this question of when people look back, they be like, well, how did this happen? Because y'all tolerated it. Y'all allowed it to happen. That's exactly what happened. Everyone around you said this is okay. So you're like, all right, well, I guess it's okay. That's why it happened. People never think that today is going to be history tomorrow. People never think history that's so far away was the literal present. You see what I'm saying? The history just never goes away. We are quite literally living in history. And I just hope the same people who said that this was just a joke and oh my God, you guys are so sensitive, don't say nothing when it becomes socially acceptable again to just freaking not shit on female anatomy. Whenever that comes in, hopefully soon, then y'all say anything. Because guess the freak what? You stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. Y'all don't think. Y'all feel like because this happened, because it's happening, it's okay. No. Whoever created that, I don't even know who, that's even a whole nother thing. The same way that those are human beings who decided this was okay is the same way you can be a human being and be like, no, this is not okay. People forget, like, or it just doesn't sink in that these are people just like you, bro. These aren't people with like a superior, like, moral understanding. Like, these are human beings, bro. I really don't know who made that joke. Whenever I think of, like, I'm just so shocked because I'm just like, what year are we in? Ain't no way. Like, this literally, I felt like I went back in time because I'm like, what? But then you got to remember, history, it's recursive. Things get better, but in a worse way, or in a better way, or get worse in a better, like, I just don't like when people are not open to questioning things like that. Just, you don't have to, this doesn't have to be okay. It doesn't. It literally doesn't. And here's my thing. People don't realize, honestly, it's so interesting. I thought, I don't know who this video is directed towards, but all I know is when I was reading those comments of people being like, oh my God, you're being so sensitive. That grinded my gears even more, probably even worse than the actual thing itself. Because I'm just like, how could people be so shallow? Like, how could people just be so stupid? Like, I'm so sorry, you sound freaking stupid. Like, when people be like, oh, this is just a joke or whatever, like, is this not an actual female anatomy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't, Stranger Things has absolutely nothing to do with that body part. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's no underlying meaning. There's no double, like, no, the literal joke is to make fun of female anatomy. And this is not the first time this has happened. The shaming of female anatomy, the way it's been scrutinized and just misrepresented has been a thing because of the male gaze that has always been apparent, has always been present in entertainment. That's why when you see porn, you will never see a realistic female anatomical part, because the male gaze has decided actually female anatomy is freaking disgusting, so we're going to make it look the way that we want it to look. And now everybody thinks female anatomy is freaking gross, and that's why it's just so irresponsible of SNL to have done that, because now we have people who think, well, it's just a joke. SNL is meant to be funny. You guys have no sense of humor. Bro, the fact that humor equals misogyny is what's sending me, and the fact that that's not what's clicking to you, that's also sending me. This is so ironic. It's so ironic. Like, people feel like this joke just poof, just zoop, went into this show like it existed out of nowhere and then became a part of the SNL skit. No, nothing exists in a vacuum, bro. This has always been a narrative, and now y'all want to perpetuate it. Yo, I swear to God, like, oh my God, like, y'all really get me tight. Y'all really piss me off, because at the end of the day, it's like, why is it that we can't be upset? That is my other thing too. I'm crazy for being upset, but that is the irony of misogyny. You can't even point out misogyny because now you're being overly emotional. It's like you can never win. You can never win. I just wonder who made the joke, bro. Who made, like, was it freaking Carl, who's been in that writer's room for the past 3 decades? Carl, the joke's not funny anymore, bro. This is 2026. He probably over here cackling to himself, writing this joke down, thinking shit is cool. It's not. It's really not. It's really not. I don't know how this exited the writer's station, whatever, y'all. Mind you, I don't know what exactly goes behind the scenes of SNL. I don't even know, like, who... I don't even know, like, what did Finn respond to this? That's the thing I'm a little curious about, Finn. I'm just a little interested to know. Did this not make you feel a little uncomfortable? You see what I'm saying? Like, I understand I don't know the power dynamics like that. I could be understanding about, but it's like, bro, there's no way people actually thought, everybody there thought that was okay. I just refuse to believe that. I just cannot, like, I'm just like, I'm scared, y'all. Like, yo, like, it's 2026 and SNL is over here making jokes about the JJs that is completely irrelevant to the whole context of the skit, of the whole context of the show. Like, people are now just inserting, let's just make fun of female anatomy jokes. Like, what? No, like, this actually really went onto the stage. And y'all gotta understand, like, it is so odd to have a cis man say that, a cis white man say that. They had a cis white man make fun of female anatomy. It's icky. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there are ways maybe this could have been delivered, but the person who says it and what's the context, like, I don't even, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to give the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to see how things could have been better, but it's just like, bro, like, there's absolutely nothing. There's nothing. You had a cis straight white man say vaginas look like demogorgons, bro, on live TV. Is it live? Saturday Night Live, I guess. Like, that's disgusting. That's vile. Yeah. I'm in utter shock. I'm just like, ain't no way. Things have to change. I am hopeful though, because Gen Z, we be open-minded for the most part. Gen Z non-cis straight men, because I'm not gonna lie, Gen Z men be a little iffy sometimes. I'm gonna be so real with you. But y'all, we really, like, I'm just saying this, like, I just have to say this was not okay whatsoever, bro. Like, and y'all, it's like, the more you tolerate, the more the shit will, like, it just builds up. It would just become a freaking, like, this snowball effect. It's like, again, people wonder, how could this have happened? Because it was tolerated. It went unpunished. It went unfreaking, no one was held accountable. So yeah, like, I just feel like that's common sense. But like, well, yeah, if no one's getting held accountable for this, things are just gonna get worse. That's why we need to hold these, like, no, like, we gotta realize, like, this is not okay, bro. We cannot be walking around thinking like, oh, making fun of female anatomy, like, that's in now. Like, what? Bye. I swear to God, it's going to get me really tight in the future, because I know, I have hope things will get better and people wanna switch sides. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Because you wasn't saying that back in 2026. You wasn't saying that. You wasn't saying none of that. Y'all, I just had to vent. And honestly, I just feel like if you don't agree with what I said, I'm so sorry. I need to hold your hand. You are part of the problem. I have a right. I think anyone would be in their right mind to be upset about this. So don't gaslight me. And this is not even to, like, potential hate comments or whatever. Like, this is just for any, like, what's been happening. Like, the way people just be shutting this down, like, it's not that deep. You think it's crazy for me to be upset about this? I think you're crazy for that. What? Y'all, it's not a joke. I forgot to say this. It's literally not a joke, because insecurity over is a real thing, bro. There are studies that show, yes, people with are insecure about them because of the way it's been misrepresented and because of skits like this. This is an actual issue, okay? It wasn't just like no one has, like, this has never been a societal issue, so they're just joking about it. How are you joking about an actual narrative? Like, an actual freaking, The word just left my mind. The word just left my mind. The word just left my mind. Started with a D. Started with a D. Oh yeah, detrimental. Like, this is an actual, how do you joke about a detrimental situation, bro? Of all things, of all things. That was just so out of the blue. That was bad comedy. Okay, I'm not even talking about the rest of SNL, because I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I would have to watch the full thing, but it was not looking good. It really was not looking good. It was not looking good. It wasn't. It wasn't. I really hope, there's one thing when the issue happens, but it's a response. I really hope there is something there. I really hope people rethink this decision. I really hope SNL issues a statement, something. People make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? The way you react is what truly matters most. So, yeah, I'm waiting for that apology statement, even though we don't even know how authentic it be. Something, bruh, like, come on. That is my spiel. It's been 20 minutes. By the way, I am not sponsoring UPS, but UPS, if you are open, if you are down, hit your girl up. I've worn this t-shirt in like 300,000 on my video. Swear to God, go on my social media. You will see me wearing this UPS United as One Making a Difference t-shirt. So much that somebody even pointed it out. Okay. Okay. Y'all. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. If you made it to the end, listen, you are not crazy for thinking this was insane, for having people tell you that it's not that deep. Please, I promise you it is deep. This has actually been studied in the gender study field, so you was not tripping, okay? You was not. You was not. All right now. I'll see y'all in the next video.